younger generation as he does in with some of his own compatriots and his colleagues. And this is our other Armageddon, which is underway. Maxime Vachier-Lagrave against Hikaru Nakamura, and we're seeing quite a non-standard position in this one.
Yeah, bizarre position, but it has arisen from the same exact opening from earlier today. This variation of the Petrov defense, which has a dubious reputation. Black is yet again a pawn down, but with threats on the board, with tricks in the air, and this does hint that Maxime Vachier-Lagrave spent the break after that quick draw in the previous game, going back to his hotel room, checking out, doing some research, and coming up with a new idea. But Hikaru, again, the first to make his opponent think.
I'm surprised that Hikaru repeated the same line just because it feels like it has a dubious reputation, and Hikaru's maybe trying to prove everyone wrong. This actually is something that can be held at the highest level. And I think Maxime just moved his king over. There was a knight on b4 hitting his c2 pawn. He slid his king to d1. He said, I don't need the right to castle, I'm a pawn.
Hikaru sacrificed a pawn as early as move 3, move 4 in this game. But in return, Black does have a relatively safe king for now. Black has the bishop pair. I'm not sure whose king is safer actually, thinking about it now, but Maxime's last move, throwing the white b-pawn forward, this should not be touched. That pawn is poisoned. If a trade happens, white's rook on a1 would suddenly be activated. So Hikaru needs to refrain and not give in to that temptation. Instead, he needs to decide how to break the tension.
I'm sorry, I was listening to you, but I have to be honest. Fabiano Caruana uncorked maybe the move of the day in his game against Alireza Firouzja. It is an unbelievable move from him, and if we can bring that up at some point, that would be unreal, because you said that first Firouzja's win, that might have been the game of the day, but if Fabiano can take this third game in Armageddon, I think we'll be talking about a new game that it was really, I see your face there, it's nasty.
Oh wow, yeah, that is one of the most brilliant moves we'll see, but we'll come to that. In the meantime, let's focus on this one, and
It's the Hikaru face when he misses something.
He has missed a few things. He's now missing a knight. White is simply a whole piece up. Maxime should be winning this. Hikaru, he's just playing a few more moves here. Oh, suddenly he's sped up. Suddenly a change in body language. The hustle mode is on. This is a check. The backing moves.
That hustle mode lasted for a whole of one move, and now again despair on Hikaru.
Well, sometimes you try to will yourself back into a game, and Hikaru, he's not even looking at the board anymore. He is ready to throw in the towel, it would appear. And that was a check. And look at Maxime bringing his rook back, because Hikaru does have a passed pawn. We see it one square away from promotion, but we might not see the pawn on the board anymore after that move.
Yeah, White simply has an extra knight. White has an extra pawn. No sources of counterplay left to Black anymore. Hikaru is going to keep pieces on. He's going to hope somehow that he wins that white knight, or somehow gets a few checks against the white king, but hope fading in this one as well.
He continues to react, and this has been a disastrous day for Hikaru, losing the first match and now on the brink of defeat of the second one on his birthday.
I was about to say, it's not just any day, it's Hikaru's birthday, and it is difficult to play on your birthday. We've all had that experience where you're distracted because you just want to celebrate, but you have a big event in hand, and for Hikaru, you see the pain on his face.
That's not the face of a man who is celebrating anything today. Hikaru looks like he's on the brink of giving up, but it's really not over till handshakes with him. We know how resourceful he can get. Any chances at all in this one, David?
Normally I would say no, but it is Hikaru Nakamura. He's saved worse than this multiple times throughout his career. Here we get a closer look at the clock, and unfortunately it's 21 seconds for Hikaru, almost 2 minutes for Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, and I think that means there's minimal hope. Another check, the white knight dancing around the board, drops back to a nice defensive post, and more checks. Black's remaining pawn disappears, and with it, I think, the game.
Yeah, that's the disappearance of the pawn and all hope for Hikaru Nakamura. He's down a piece, he's down 2 pawns, and I think he's just willing himself to make a move. I mean, this is painful.
It was self-induced. We will rewind and look at the game later, but Hikaru was playing stubborn defense, and he went for a trick, and you see the handshake. He can't believe it. He's beside himself.
And it is Maxime Vachier-Lagrave who takes the win against Hikaru Nakamura, and you can see the